welcome back to Score on Business. So before the break, we were talking about getting things so that when a company grows, they can actually handle it. And can you continue on that?
Absolutely. Having those systems and processes and procedures in place before you start growth and pre-planning that to have them structured in a way for growth is definitely pivotal. When you're growing, things are happening so fast, changing, evolving, just the speed of business. You've heard it a million times. Having those systems in place to be prepared prior to that growth is really key. Something my organization recently went through and definitely learned was having that information available to everyone was really key. So we actually use an online hosted version of a place to store all of our processes. We found the binder method didn't quite work for us anymore. And having that information accessible to our field technicians who can pull it up on their phones, their laptops, their iPads, and control things through that and follow those procedures has made a world of difference for our organization.
Awesome. Awesome. And so as you all grow, what have you done like with your order management systems and the other ones to be geared to grow?
Absolutely. So getting prepared to grow is really thinking about where you're going and how fast you're going to get there. So we've tried to build our systems and processes not with people in mind, but with positions and with the structure. So when I came in, Gallaher's a family-owned business. It had been very small in its structure, and we had key people who were wonderful, but they knew their position and it wasn't documented anywhere. Being able to document those procedures for what does this position need to be as we grow, what responsibilities might need to shift off, or what might different roles look like, and then document out for what it's going to look like in the future instead of where we are today, allows us to grow into our plan and into that structure as we grow our business.
Okay, so you're in a very fast-changing technology business. How do you talk to us about how to stay relevant?
There is a very fine line between being on the cutting edge and being on the bleeding edge of technology.
Bleeding edge, no one wants to buy.
Bleeding edge, no one wants to buy. So really partnering with our key vendors, those companies that we really trust, and putting out products to our end users that are tested, proven, stable product lines, but also give them the best advancement of the current technology that's out there, and really utilizing that is a fine line to walk. You have to stay current, you have to do your research, you have to know what's going on in your industry, and you have to partner with people that you can truly trust that you're not going to turn your customers into guinea pigs for them.
My business is different than yours, but similar, and there are wonderful new technologies that bring a tremendous amount of value to companies, but I want to see it stable.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. No one wants to be the guinea pig of trying something out and figuring out it doesn't work like it was promised. So.
Right, exactly. Yes. So when talking about new technology, talk a little bit about cloud-based video, about the Internet of Things, and anything else that's new.
Sure. So one of the big trends in my industry we're definitely seeing is the move to cloud-based platforms for a lot of different systems. Two that we're really focusing on right now at Gallaher are hosted and managed video and hosted and managed access. What that does is allow our clients to be able to have a higher-end IP video system without the expense of having to have their own servers, their own maintenance plan, all the software packages that come along with that. When it's in the cloud, they can access it anywhere. It's fast, it's stable, and they don't have to worry about all the heavy lifting on the front end for the infrastructure to have that kind of system in place.
And if they have multiple offices and there's an event that they need to see that's 1,000 miles away, they can log into the video.
Absolutely.
I mean, log into the internet versus having to get someone to whatever, FedEx
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the other big push we're seeing right now on video is the move toward video analytics, and it takes video from a reactive tool to a proactive approach. So instead of waiting till after an incident occurs and then trying to pull footage of that incident, we can know as it's happening, have alerts that there are certain people or vehicles in certain areas at certain times that aren't supposed to be there, and do something to proactively prevent an incident instead of responding to it and trying to get footage of it after.
That is amazing.
Definitely changing our world.
That is amazing. That's like, man, it's unbelievable what this technology can do.
It absolutely is. Very similar on the access control side. We're seeing a lot of large organizations don't want to have someone at each site to manage their access control system. Having one system they log into, one system for their HR department to load cards or manage doors, one security facility director who can unlock or manually lock doors from the push of a button is being really pivotal to how large organizations want to manage their access control these days.
Awesome. Well, hey, let me share a little bit with folks about about SCORE. So, ladies and gentlemen, at SCORE, we would love to see you succeed in business. The website is on the screen, and we have no-cost counseling and low-cost classes. Check out the website. The classes are usually on Saturdays, a half day, and $25. And so, Breck, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely, I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, we shall return.